May DTI business name ka ba na hindi mo na ginagamit or hindi mo na itutuloy? In this video, I will share my actual experience on how I processed the cancellation of my business name registration, including the documents that I prepared and the steps I followed. Diretso na tayo sa documents, no? Papakita ko sa inyo ngayon ang affidavit of cancellation with no financial obligation. Ito yung unang document na dapat ninyong i-comply or dapat meron kayo bago kayo pumunta ng DTI. Notarized already and mayroong dry seal dito, signature ng lawyer. Ilalagay ko na lang sa description yung link para makakuha kayo ng template na ganito. So ano ba ang meron sa affidavit of cancellation? Ito nakalagay yung iyong pangalan, saan ka nakatira, and the name of your business, and where is it located. Kasama din dito yung details na napapaloob sa iyong DTI certificate, including the business name registration number. Yan lang yung laman ng affidavit of cancellation with no financial obligation. So, 3 kopya nito. Also prepare 3 copies of the DTI certificate. Kailangan 3 kopya din ng DTI certificate dahil yung kopya nito ay ibibigay mo sa attorney, isang kopya ng DTI, and of course, if you want to have your own copy, then just prepare for your own copy. Then much better na meron din tayong kopya ng mga transactions natin. And also, dapat meron din tayong copy ng ating ID with a 3 signature. I-affix ninyo yung signature ninyo. After nyo i-photocopy ng ID, lagyan nyo ng signature. 3 copy din yan. Nakasanayan ko na when it comes to being in a government office, just prepare as much as possible copies of the documents para di ka na pabalik-balik doon, no? Dahil it's very tiring, no, to go back there para mag-photocopy, and then kailangan pala ganito, 5 kopya, ganyan, no? So just be prepared. Baka ma-back to queue na naman tayo pag kulang yung dala natin documents. And most especially, kinakailangan, no, i-download din natin itong form na meron available naman sa website, itong other business name related application form. I-download nyo ito sa DTI mismo na website. Yan. So, ilalagay ko din dito yung link. Much better talaga na alam na ninyo kung ano yung gagawin bago pa kayo pumunta sa DTI. Because in my experience, when I go there, tinanong ako ng guard kung meron na ba akong forms and other related documents. And sabi ko naman, yes, meron ako lahat, kompleto na. Pinagawa na lang niya sa akin ay pinapirma niya ako doon sa logbook, tapos pinapasok. Just so happy that the agent or the frontliner of DTI are very approachable. Alam nyo yung kapag kasi approachable yung agent or yung frontliner, makakapagtanong pa tayo, di ba? Meron kasi tayong mga hindi pa alam. So nagtanong ako, ma'am, posible pa talaga magkaroon ng penalty pagkatapos mag-register ng business name sa DTI at hindi ito iniregister agad sa BIR. So sabi niya, hindi naman siya talaga magkakaroon ng penalty. So magkakaroon ka lang ng penalty kapag late mo na na-register yung business mo sa BIR. Okay, halimbawa, register ka ng business sa DTI, tapos nag-register ka naman sa BIR ng yung business 1 month or 2 months after. So yun, magkaka-penalty ka na, no? Dahil mako-consider na yun as late registration. So in my case, kumuha ako ng business name or nag-register ako ng business name sa DTI noong March 8. Pagkatapos, hindi ko na siya tinuloy. Ngayon ay May 18. If I continued that business and register it to BIR, that's a time na magkakaroon ako ng penalty dahil lagpas na ayon sa 30 days. No, dapat 30 days from the registration of business name, kinakailangan ay irehistro mo na ang iyong business doon mismo sa BIR. Pwede din na kukuha daw ako ng bagong business name as long as hindi iyon the same name with the prior business name na i-register ko sa BIR at hindi na lang yon ipa-cancel, no? So yung latest na yung aking i-register sa BIR. Ako naman ayoko nang overlapping kasi mayroon akong prior na business name. So, mayroon namang cancellation. So, pinakancel ko na lang. At least, hindi na parang meron akong iniwan, no? Yung ganun. Much better na cleared na yon. So, like this one, pinakancel na to. So, kaya ko pala pinakancel ito dahil I'm planning to change the name. So, basta may mga changes, hindi ko muna i-detail sa inyo. So, yun lang, no? Ang dali ng proseso, no? May pinirmahan lang ako doon. And then, nagbayad ako ng 30 pesos. 30 pesos lang, no? Para sa documentary stamp yata, no? Pinapirma ako. And then, after that, nirelease na yung aking cancellation certification. Yan, ito. So, cancellation certification na to inform that the registration has been canceled as of 18th day of May 2026. So, meron na akong kopya na kinancel ko na nga ito. With regard to cancellation, I also asked that yung in charge na bakit po hindi pwede na doon sa website na lang mismo mag-process ng cancellation. Kasi daw kasama daw doon, hindi daw pwede sa website kasi kailangan daw ng personal appearance na kinakailangan magkaroon ka ng meron dito sa likod na sinasabi dito, accomplished sworn statement in the presence of DTI or provincial director. Dapat merong personal appearance. Para naman mas malinawan kayo, no, bigyan ko kayo ng quick summary kung ano yung kailangan. Again, no, so ang kailangan lang for cancellation of BN or business name registration, if it's a voluntary cancellation, kinakailangan number 1, accomplished other BN related application form. Pangalawa ay the presentation of valid ID. Photocopy nyo na agad yung ID ninyo with a signature, affix your signature, and then the payment of prescribed fee of 30 pesos. And kasama rin doon ang submission of a declaration under oath that the cancellation is not intended to defraud creditors and that a registered BN owner has no outstanding and financial or pending financial obligation in connection with his or her business, that she or he has notified all the creditors of such cancellation as the case may be, no? Kaya merong affidavit of cancellation with no financial obligation. Before you submit also the affidavit, make sure that you have it notarized by a lawyer. And the last one, that's the reason why we need to be present, physically present in the office, is to have accomplished the sworn statement, sworn in the presence of the DTI regional or provincial director. After that, you will be given the cancellation certification that your business name registration has been successfully canceled. So, napakadali lang ng proseso. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes depende kung maraming tao. And in my case, wala namang gaanong tao doon sa DTI ngayon. So, chamba lang tayo ngayon, diba? Yan. So, that's it for today. And if you have questions, you may type in your comments in the comment section below. And if you want to receive an update, I just follow my YouTube channel by clicking on subscribe and hit the notification bell also. So, this has been Sir Louie, and thank you so much everyone for watching.